Hey guys, it's LunarTzuyu, also known as Mossman. Today I'm here to talk to you about the new summer unit, uh, Argent Hwayoung. I'm gonna basically showcasing her skills in this arena battle, and I'm also going to go and do a quick review of her skills and explain what exactly she does. So, starting off with her S2 for this particular hero, because the way her kit works is she's gonna pretty much always be S2ing first. So basically, after an ally uses a non-attack skill, so in this case it's going to be Ahmed, she activates Swallow Kick on the enemy with the highest defense. So typically when you're fighting, an enemy comp, the highest defense unit, unless they have Abyssal Youthine on their team, in which case it might be her, but typically this is just going to go on a tank. So basically she gets a self-attack buff for 2 turns, and then she will increase her own CR by 20%, and then basically this is a damage skill that has 50% defense. And also, when she has Vigor, this is going to give her an extra turn. So basically, if you're pairing her with something like a C. Lilius, uh, she actually just S2s, and then she gets to S3 right away. Um, I paired her with Almond here, so I'm going to kind of showcase how it works when you don't have a Vigor Granter, but it makes her a very good partner with units that can give her Vigor. So it actually funnily works with the newly released ARAM too, although it can be kind of finicky in terms of how the skills go. But finally, or not finally, but next I'm going to show her S3, the Argent Flash. Basically, this does a huge amount of AoE damage, and it actually gives her Vigor. So that's going to be a 2 turn Vigor buff, and then when you soul burn it, it does extra damage. But basically, it's kind of unique because it also is actually a CR push for the ally in the back row. It's 50%. So basically, if she has Vigor, then she can S2, do a big amount of damage to the tank right away, and then she can get to do her S3, which is the huge AoE skill. But if you don't, then you will need to be able to CR push her to the front. Because Hwayoung is typically built pretty much full damage, so that's going to be like attack boots, and then we're talking like destruction, torrent, and then finally her S1. It it's a very normal. It has no debuff or any sort of buff. It's basically just it a single target skill. You kick them, and then it strips one buff. But yeah, so the Soulburn is on her S3, and typically, if for some reason it gets to your S1, it's kind of a weird spot because she's a hero that's used very aggressively, and so you pretty much want the game to be decided when she gets her S3 off. So now let's go ahead and do a quick showcase of her. So we're going to on-mid push up everyone. And then this is going to proc Hwa's S2 onto the Runka as expected. That almost one shot to showcase you how much damage, raw damage this hero can do. And then so we proc the Emil Hwayoung into Skill Noli, so that's awesome. And then we're going to go ahead and push up our Hwayoung. We're going to give her Gab. And let's see the damage. This is going to hit everyone. Also, personally, I think this animation is very beautiful. It's one of my favorites in recent releases. So, yep, it did a big amount of AoE damage, and we were able to kill the Arunka as well. Okay, I'm going to S3 this more to Watcher. And then Briar should be able to finish everything off. Oh, okay. Hwayoung lived with 160 HP. So we will get to see the the Hwa S1. Hopefully I don't get counterattacked here. Okay, perfect. We're gonna hit Ruel so we don't get countered. Okay, the Hua is dead. And then one more turn for Hua to get her thing back up. Oh no, it's not up yet. In that case, you can actually just hold, then I'll get another skill off. So now her S2 is back up, and we're going to be able to use it again. Let's push her up again. And then let's soul burn that bad. Nope, never mind. Her skill is not up. Okay, Gruel is dead. But yes, basically her S2 is a fairly low cooldown, but typically in RTA games, which is mainly where you'll be seeing her, yeah, as soon as her first S2 and then S3 gets off, the game should pretty much be decided at that point. She's kind of used in very aggressive slash cleave compositions, so it's pretty rare that you'll feel the need to S1, let alone get to a second S2 or S3. But all right, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching.